Yes, we are.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Let's Roleplay, the 6-hour session of Major's Bizarre Adventure 2.
I wasn't even here.
Nero isn't even here, and I'm your host, Duhad. Joining me, as always, is the GM, Belil.
Hello, I'm the best GM in the entirety of the call.
Man,
Clearly.
I feel bad about myself. Also feeling bad about himself is Winter.
Hello.
Feeling less bad about himself is Zombie Cam.
Sure about that?
Hi.
What a cheerful individual he is, as always. And of course, coming live and loud from Nurgle's own bedroom, it's Morath.
Nurgle's own what?
You heard me.
That's only on Tuesdays. Anyway.
Nurgle, have you never heard of that?
Anyway.
If only,
Yes,
if
I've
only
heard of
Nero
it.
was here.
I know.
I'm having an
Nurgle
issue
is-
connecting to the dice room easily, but I'm using physical dice, so that doesn't matter. It's just that if I have an issue seeing y'all's like rolls, if you're rolling in there, then I would.
So the
really
one of us.
appreciate if you tell me what it is. Yeah, I know, but I'd really appreciate if you just told me what it is.
Mhm.
Yeah. But anyway,
Well, anyway, let's get down to this role-playing session. Don't forget, we're here for 6 hours. Ignore what the video timestamp says.
clearly
God.
we aren't here for 6 hours. It's whether or not you get to see all of it. But anyway, everyone have their character sheets out?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Alright, sweet. Zombie Cam?
Yes.
Alright, cool. So, last time we left off, y'all, Brandy killed a operative from the Blue Crab Mafia, and Murdoch received after receiving a watch from him, Murdoch basically gathered all of the kiddos and started driving them back to his place. They stopped quickly to get some ice cream, but now you are all arriving at the internet cafe at night.
All right. Yeah, Brandy's been uncharacteristically quiet this entire time.
Hey, Brandy, you okay? Edward waves a finger in front of her eyes.
She almost doesn't even respond. She just sort of kind of nods.
What did you do?
Nothing.
No, I know you. You did something.
You realize you tried to pay me in spoons earlier, and on top of that, they were stolen spoons, apparently.
That doesn't decrease their value.
That part's fair. But you can't, you realize that when you say, I didn't do anything, I'm kind of hard-pressed to take you on your word at that.
Fine. I look over at Madison. Me and Maddie were looking for the lost treasure that the mafia boss was buried with, and we disobeyed your orders and went into the tree. That's it. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about disobeying your orders. Do you want me to roll a lie check, Bleel?
Oh fuck yeah!
A fucking
And
lie check.
and resist this lie.
Yeah.
Resist this lie. Graham.
Can I also try to?
It should actually be
sometime?
pretty.
I
That should
suppose Edward, if you want to. But
Anyone who wants to tell whether or not I'm lying like a son of a bitch. Oh balls. Okay, well, using my dice.
Okay, I
roll
rolled a 1.
was a poor choice. Oh, okay. Well,
Oh wow, that's great.
And then a 6.
I got a 12 total.
okay. So willpower because I'm trying to use this. Okay, so I am
Oh wait,
using
what
my.
would that be? Would that be intelligence, willpower? What would that be for sense motive?
That would be
Essentially.
perception. Perception.
Yeah,
Alright,
perception is
Make that a 15.
Okay, you definitely
Right.
succeed. I have pretty good charisma and
What's your-
willpower.
what is
but
your
I did
total?
not roll.
it was 1 and then a 6, and I have 3 notice and 3 perception. So that's 6 mine is the 1 bonus minus 6. I don't remember exactly what that is.
Is it notice? I thought it was smooth talk and a -2 penalty.
It doesn't matter.
I think it's both.
It does.
All right.
Then
what
which
do you
case,
mean?
I don't think
No, it actually doesn't, because he fails either way.
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't botch either way, I think.
And Edward, you don't think that there's anything wrong. You think that she's telling the truth, of course. Now, Murdoch, on the other hand, can see right through this kid's fucking lies.
Yeah. I'm just gonna. Well, for now, I'm gonna let it pass, but I'm gonna drive back to the land center.
Okay. So Brandy fully believes that she got away with it then.
Awesome.
So I'm gonna pull up to the land center. Be like, how do you guys feel about some StarCraft?
No, we're not using official names. You have to make a bootleg name of it.
Starfleet. No, fuck. How do you guys feel about
spacecraft.
some
Spacecraft?
Yeah.
Astrocraft.
Yeah, okay, sure, that'll be fun.
Astrocraft.
I've never actually played Spacecraft before. I did play Battlecraft 1, but
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, come on in.
Alright.
Are you kidding? There's a mystery to solve.
Yeah, and we'll get to it shortly.
What time is it exactly, Blue?
Yeah.
What time is it exactly? Oh god, I haven't been keeping track of time. Been keeping track of
It's
days.
late. It was in the evening when we were
late,
in the graveyard.
Yeah. But yeah. So as y'all are getting out, Buckethead picks up the sleeping Fran, and goes in. Yeah, and then basically tucks her into the couch. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's 14.
She's 13, and
You said 14.
yeah, I said 13.
Duhad, what's your character's name?
Brandy.
Brandy, can I get your help with something real quick?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I said that she looks 14. She is 13. But anyway, yeah.
I'm just stop by the fridge, pick up a beer and a non-alcoholic beer.
Brandy will reach for the beer.
Actually, roll me perception. Roll me a perception roll on that to see if you actually can determine which one's an alcoholic and which one isn't.
I can, in fact. I stocked my own fridge.
Yeah,
Shut up.
But that being said, 15.
Okay, alright, you did.
I have a 5 in notice for a reason.
All right, now, so yeah, Brandy immediately reaches for
the whole reason is being able to tell what alcoholic content is in your drinks.
Yeah, I'm gonna crack the unalcoholic one and just kind of put it towards your hand as you're reaching for the real one.
Like Brandy, every instinct in Brandy's body is like, no, but reach for the regular one anyway. But right now she's feeling chastened, so she reluctantly takes it.
Come on, we'll go out back.
All right.
So out back, there's a little porch thing, right? I'm sitting you down there, and then I'm gonna give you the. Okay, now I know you lied. Look, want to tell me what actually went on?
Yeah.
I mean, I do know that you guys disobeyed orders and went to the tree, but you're not the kind of person who would feel guilty about disobeying my orders, especially since we just met.
Okay. So, Brandy, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna roll a willpower check here. I want to like get a little bit of guidance on this. Okay, so no, this is just for my own personal like role playing reasons.
That makes sense.
So that was a low roll. So, Brandy kind of like just starts like you can see the gears turning in her head as she tries to think of a lie, and then she just sort of buries her hands, like her face in her hands, is like, I don't want to talk about it.
All right. When you're ready to.
she kind of gives you this look like seriously, you're not pushing this issue.
Look, I mean, I may look old, but I'm not that much older than you. I've been there. I've done some things in my childhood that I would rather have kept secret, and people pushed me, and then I closed off harder. So right now, we're going to sit out here, enjoy a beer in the night sky for a little while. Then you're going to go in there, a little bit in better spirits, tell everybody how the nice store owner gave you a beer, and then you're going to play some Astrocrat with people.
Brian kind of nods a little bit and then says, What if I did something bad, though?
How old are you?
16, 18.
I'm just gonna be like, right, yeah. We'll tell you what. I'm gonna tell you that there'd be no long-term judgment. I might get briefly perplexed, and we deal with it from there.
Sorry, I'm just letting the fucking ambulance go a little bit further by.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Brandy immediately thinks that this ambulance that she hears on the street is the one that's going to get is getting the
body off the street
corpse.
Yeah, like it starts scraping. Yeah, so like
Igor.
Yeah, like at the thought of like the ambulance going over and scraping like the body off the road, she just blurts out, "I killed your friend."
The consigliere?
Yeah, I killed the consigliere.
So, do you want to learn how to shoot a bow?
What?
Because I'm sure that you do realize he can replicate people, right?
Yes, I know.
Including himself?
There probably isn't going to be enough of him left to replicate.
Now, are you sure you got the original? Because I'm not.
I'm pretty sure. I can tell. Well, you can tell a stand user. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
It depends. But even so, somebody's gonna need to learn how to protect themselves a little bit better if they tried to attack a member of the mafia and passed or failed, they would become a target.
She's just like clearly like sweating.
Yeah.
Like,
So you're gonna learn how to use a bow.
All right, that sounds like a good idea.
But first, we're gonna finish these beers. You're not gonna worry for this evening. We'll get started tomorrow.
You know, you say that, but I'm kind of feeling a little bit like I'm worrying. I've already got enough skeletons in my closet. I really didn't want to add another one.
Well, were you smart enough to make it look like an accident?
Yeah, he just got hit by a car. Well, a semi.
Well, in which case, the only thing you really have to worry about is if he is still alive, there's a problem. If he's not still alive, well, at least it looks like an accident.
Yeah, she like actually puts the bat down, starts twirling around a little bit, and says, "I'm gonna know whether or not he's dead when I get home."
Did you tell him where you live?
No, but if he's dead, I'll know.
Well, in which case, he swaps beers with you real quick.
Uh,
Enjoy the evening.
Thanks.
To be fair, I did play nice with the guy when I'm about to take down when I was planning on taking down his entire criminal enterprise while I was here. So there was that.
She like immediately like fucking like swivels to like look at you and I'm just like, oh, what?
Yeah, I moved back to a town like this. Like, seriously?
You're gonna take down the mafia? Oh my god, that's so cool. Can I help you?
That's also part of the whole bow training thing.
Yeah. Yo, I can be like your red archer to the green archer.
We'll work on that. But first we're just gonna get through the night tonight, alright?
Yeah. Oh my god, this is... Whoa. Because you're like a superhero.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
That's right.
She starts drinking the beer, like, yeah.
3 swigs in, she's wasted.
Yep.
Now to move to the inside of the thing. Are you both of you going to continue talking and drinking?
Yeah, we'll finish our beers.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So this is Madison and Edward. You're in there. Buckethead is sort of just sitting on the couch next to where Frayne is sleeping. What seems to be a little bit of a liquidated pillow is sleeping off the side of the couch.
Jeez.
Yeah. And the clock continues ticking on the wall, reading a 8:45 currently.
So normally it's not just
5 p.m. by the way.
I see. Normally it's not us. Normally Brandy's around.
Is there a kitchen?
Is there a kitchen, Graham?
There is a kitchenette. So, like, a micro kitchen. It doesn't have any of the serious appliances you'd find, like a giant stove, but it does have a microwave and
A kettle?
2 mini fridges, one full of drinks, and a locked one full of drinks and, like, you know, the kind of food that you would expect gamers to eat, like Hot Pockets, except not called Hot Pockets because we're using generics to avoid copyright issues. But you know that kind of thing.
It's a steam satchel.
Yeah. And the other one is locked and full of the adult drinks.
Is there appliances to make coffee?
Oh yes, there is a coffee machine too.
Okay. Madison's going to... Is there a flask as well? Like a
I
thermos?
imagine yes.
A flask.
Madison's going to make a thermos, I mean.
Oh yeah.
Madison's going to make coffee.
All right.
But she's never
I'm
made
not
it
even-
before,
I'm
so
not gonna
she's like
make
pouring in like 6 teaspoons of coffee.
Now, as you do it, you look up. There is, in fact, a thing. How tall are you?
How old are
She's-
10-year-olds?
10
Oh wait, you wouldn't even be able to see it. There is instructions on the about the coffee maker above it because he was planning on getting staff. So like there's instructions on how to make the coffee in the coffee maker, but it's up on the top cabinet.
Well, isn't that a shame?
Isn't that? I'm gonna have to buy a new coffee maker.
Roll me a intelligence roll, except a -5.
Yeah, I'll be back real quick, and then I'm gonna swatch over to the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make that a -3 because Madison's mother drinks a lot of coffee, being the American businesswoman that she is?
Well, that wouldn't give you knowledge about how it's
She's
made.
probably seen it.
Well, if anything, it would just make you put more coffee grounds in there, because she would have made really strong coffee.
Yeah, I know. I want to make super strong coffee.
Okay.
Oh God, you're doing double coffee, are we?
Oh God.
Well, medicine
no,
doesn't
we're
work.
like 6 shots.
No, like double coffee. Like, have you ever heard of super coffee? It's terrible. It doesn't actually work at all. But like, you make coffee, and then you set up the coffee grounds, and like, instead of filtering water through the coffee, you filter coffee through the coffee to make super
God.
coffee. It's not how coffee works. But you
So
do it.
-5.
-3. I'll be nice.
So
I'm
as
assuming your
like,
intelligence doubled.
No, it's not intelligence double.
so Edward's going to approach her from behind, seeing her like look up at the shelf.
I rolled a
He's-
7.
Oh God.
Is that your total, or is that?
That's my total, yeah.
I think we're just saying totals.
Ooh, baby. So you basically, after you shovel in like 5 cups worth of stuff, you think that's about enough, right? And then you put like, and you and you thought to yourself, well, I only want to make. How many cups did you want to make?
I just want to make enough for the thermos, so like 2 cups.
So you're like, all right, I think about like 2 cups of water in there should be fine, right? And so then you push the button, and after about a couple seconds of it going, it seems to work normally.
Which the people outside can't hear because this is the point where the ambulance is driving past. So
Yes, yeah, and Edward's walking up behind you at this point too.
Yeah. Hey, so what's Nearest character's name? So Buckethead ain't much of a talker. Matt and Fran's asleep, so came to check on you.
I'm doing good, Edward.
Okay, you're doing good. He just like, he leans back against one of the refrigerators, just watching her, thinking that she's going to just cause trouble.
Hey, Edward.
Yes.
Madison goes back to the coffee and doesn't like pay much attention to him for a second, and then looks back and says, "Hey, Edward.
Yeah.
There's this game I like to play. A
Oh.
battle of mental fortitude. Some might call it."
All right.
Madison
All right.
throws her fist out. Rock, paper, scissors.
Is this a boy to man fight?
Oh my god. Yes, I've heard of that.
Shall we play a
Nice.
game?
I guess.
Now, how are we going to do this over Skype?
D4?
For the Skype?
D4.
I suppose.
Roll D3 actually. No, like
Unless-
1 through 2 is
Yeah,
wrong.
again, the electronic one you can roll a D3, yeah.
Alright, I can just pull up a D3.
Or you could do a D6 divided by 2.
I'll just roll a D3. So,
Or something.
1 is rock,
Yeah,
2 is
just a-
papers, 3 is scissors.
Okay.
Nice.
Rock.
What is 3?
Scissors.
Okay, I lose that one, I guess. I mean, this isn't how you really play.
Yeah, I know.
There is it.
But none of you have the rock, paper, scissors skill that I customly made for this can't. No. I guess.
So,
Can I
I
add
I
acting
get-
to it?
what?
Like I'm gonna. That's basically what
I guess-
happens at the end
okay,
of that
but,
episode.
you know,
he
that's true.
acts like
Okay.
he's gonna do a different one.
we could do a D10 and then you could do a sleight of hand trick if you want to basically switch, and then if you want to do it, you basically do a bluff using like acting or something. Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay.
All right. First round has not happened.
And I assume intelligence for just trying to, like, Outsmart.
Sleight of hand.
Well, it'd be perception to
Sleight.
try and like
Okay.
notice the fact that. Hey,
All
wait
right,
a
then I'm
minute.
gonna try to roll a perception to see.
Perception plus.
Let the games
Acting.
begin. I'm gonna open
Yes.
the games.
Your perception plus your levels of acting to combat her thing.
Is it perception doubled for trying to see through, or just perception?
It's perception plus acting
I wasn't.
to see through her acting.
Okay, then. 3.
There's
Messing,
no,
messing.
Yeah, there's no -2 for not
Oh,
acting.
okay, then 5.
9.
Well then, what did you act? Like what does Madison do
I don't
exactly?
know. Medicine
Why do you
pulls her arm back and says, "Let's play," and
Nerd.
throws her hand forward at the speed of sound,
Busting through the side there.
opening up, starting in like a fist punching motion, but then opening up into paper.
What did
Yeah.
Edward throw?
Paper is a 9, so I'll say he was looking at the rock, and he also decided, since he failed the roll, he decided to go rock, so he lost.
Yep. Haha, idiot.
Yeah.
Next.
So
He just puts his
so Madison
hand
wins the
back
round.
into his pocket, just like wherever.
Edward is shamed.
My God. What is this? What is this skill? This rock paper
Madison
scissors
reigns
kid
victorious over this.
kid has managed.
Medicine like touches her hand to the side of her face and gives like a sideways glance, and she says, "Your stand can't save you from me, Edward."
If you wanted me to use my stand,
Damn.
you would
Then
have to
nothing would
make
fucking
me.
happen.
Yeah, then nothing would have happened. But if you actually wanted to like beat me in something where I use my stand, that's a different issue. Because
Oh, is that a challenge? Is it?
you know what it is. How are we
Honestly,
going
Edward,
to do?
you're too much of a goody two shoes to do the sort of things that would impress me.
I don't know.
Shit.
We'll
Medicine.
we'll have to
At
see
this point,
about that.
the flask is done, and Medicine grabs the
Oh.
the flask. of
Oh
coffee.
yeah, the I rolled a 1, so yeah, the coffee's done. Yeah.
So yeah,
Um,
this covered
So
Joe.
does Madison take a sip a sip of it?
No,
Or,
no.
Okay. It's
Madison
it's piping
says-
hot, and it looks less like liquid and more like mud.
That's right. Madison says to Edward, "Unless you could prove yourself to me tonight, Edward."
In what
Oh
way?
God, why do I not like where this is
Yeah, I
going?
don't like it either. In what ways?
Madison leads Edward into the room where Fran is sleeping.
He follows.
Mm-hmm.
Is Buckethead in here?
Oh,
Or anyone else?
Buckethead's on the couch. He's reading. He seems really in depth in reading. Rock. What is it? Tumbling rock.
Tumbling
magazine.
Stone. Yeah, tumbling rock. Yeah.
Hey, Buckethead, they said they
Tumbling
wanted to
rock.
see you at the back.
He
Oh, God,
he
no.
looks up. He sets the magazine on the side, and he gets up and he goes walking towards the back.
Okay, we don't have long. Fran, wake up!
She sort of groggily opens her eyes. Mm-hmm.
Here, drink this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Oh no.
She this could be fucked up. Is it really hot? How hot is this?
Well, medicine doesn't want to make her drink it if it's like super hot, but
Okay.
So it's probably
So it's
just
let's say she puts some ice cubes in it or something.
yeah.
It's super hot.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
God.
So it looks more like coffee and less like mud now.
Slightly.
Yeah. She God. She takes a oh my God, what the fuck
Medicine's
is
heard
going
of
on with
iced
this?
coffee before.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to exit Discord because someone's spamming at everyone, and so I'm just
Okay.
getting this big, huge notification constantly
I'm sure.
at everyone.
Anyway.
Okay, let's. All right, Discord, and yeah.
Rip.
All right, good.
Discord.
All right. So Madison hands Fran the coffee thermos, and then Fran groggily takes a sip before suddenly dropping it because it oh no, it's not hot. So she suddenly gets sort of like a really disgusted look on her face after taking a sip. Thanks. And basically holds the thermos out back to you for you to take it back.
Medicine takes it.
Meanwhile, a fucking surge of pure caffeine is slowly working its way into Tiny Fran's bloodstream.
We'll get to that. I'm gonna roll a Constitution roll for her in a moment. But outside, Buckethead suddenly like opens the door as both of you are out drinking your beer.
Yeah, so as he comes out, I'm like, it's the Reaper. Oh, Buckethead, hey.
Hey,
How
buddy.
you doing? That's great,
What-
man. That's real fantastic.
Why are
Right.
you?
No, he puts both of his hands on both of your shoulders at the same time, and suddenly his quote unquote voice, or at least what you think his voice would be, appears in your head and basically says, "Oh, Madison told me you wanted me out here for some reason."
Which of course translates here as
Medicine told me.
At which point, I'm going to look over at Duhad's character, look back up at Buckethead, Brandy, right?
Brandy.
Hmm.
You were sitting with the sleeping child.
Well, his hands are still touching you, so yes.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna have to go get some kids before they start drawing dicks on her face.
Oh, we're drawing dicks on people's faces now?
All right.
It's a
so,
college thing. You'll understand when you're older.
I've seen a dick before.
No,
It's a
I mean
dick.
like they draw them on people. Never mind. Anyway, I've got to go save a small child from other small children. I walk in and grab my bow, which is by the door. Start heading upstairs.
So, Madison and Edward, what would you deviously get Fran to do in her now?
Medicine
Very
is
hyper-
encouragingly pushing Fran out the window and then climbing out behind her.
What?
Okay, Edward is going to try to stop this. He's going to put his
Okay.
hand, like, blocking it.
What do you mean, blocking
Come on,
the
Edward.
window?
Yeah.
We don't have long. Don't you want to be a
Oh,
hero?
God.
Well, of course, but I don't think taking two small children up out of a window is the best idea of becoming a fucking hero.
Edward, roll me a
I
dodge
know
real
who
quick.
murdered the head of the mafia.
What was that, Blue?
Edward, you're your arm's in the way of Fran. Roll me a dodge real quick
Oh god.
to basically move your arm out of the way. This shouldn't be too difficult. You get a +1 because it's just your arm.
10 plus 7. I rolled a 10 and then a 7, so that's like +2. 10, 11, 12. Plus Dex is 13. And I have no dodge. So 13.
Well, you're unlucky because she rolled a 14.
God damn it! Oh wait, plus your 1. That's 14. That's right.
Oh, Tiny goes to the defender. So just a narrow, suddenly a humanoid figure appears out of the back of Fran. Obviously, Madison doesn't see this, but you narrowly move your arm out of the way before it basically collides with the part of the counter, the windowsill and the window, and turning a section of it completely liquid.
Just sloshes down.
Yeah, basically, it moves its hand through it, and then instantly it just seeps down in a puddle.
Jesus Christ, he takes like a big step back from nearly having his hand get destroyed into liquid.
Mm-hmm. It basically its 3 arms start basically liquidizing the entirety of the rest of the window.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Madison said that if I turn the window into liquid, we can go out for more ice cream.
Did I say that?
Yes.
What?
Okay.
Sounds like you might
That's
say.
ridiculous.
It sounds like something you would say. Even if you didn't, she probably interpreted something like that.
You were urging her out the window somehow.
Actually, to be fair, I think Madison would not lie to her friends. She'd just be like, "Hey, do that. It'll be hilarious."
Jesus Christ, you nearly took off my arm!
Well, I mean, what do you expect when you're in the way?
For you
Okay,
not to?
Yeah. Is this a point where I just like kind of barge in?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't like 3 minutes later.
Yeah.
This isn't a very big place. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is, but I know where they are, and it's actually they're actually pretty close to the door. So
I would imagine it's kind of like a straight shot, though, too. So
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Either way.
So guys, what's going on here?
Liquidizing windows.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
All right.
Whose idea was that?
You wait, Brandy, are you in?
Yeah.
Did you
Just like
follow?
poking my head out around from
You also see Fran's humanoid stand behind her.
Holy crap! Franny, is that your stand?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so cool!
It nearly took off my arm!
It can take off people's
stop,
arms?
Stop whining, man.
All right.
Oh,
all right.
you would...
Franny, you are so cool.
All right. So why are we trying to climb out of my window and wrecking my house in the process?
Fran thinks for a moment, and then she subtly points her finger at Madison.
At this point, I feel like I should already be halfway down the street.
Yeah.
Would she? Oh, did you go out the window?
Yeah, she went
Yeah, I
first.
was pushing Fran out and then climbing out behind her.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All while telling Edward to follow us.
Oh.
Edward is going to, he's not actually going to go out the window, he's just going to run out the front door.
No, you're not.
He just...
You want to make a dodge roll?
I would say Fran is it would be the last one to exit, and she sort of gets caught while she's trying to get through the windowsill. But Madison, you're already running down the street. And
Wait,
and
who
Edward.
grabbed Madison? Who grabbed
Gotcha.
Fran?
Well, when as soon as she heard the sort of thing open, she sort of stopped in place. She's still on the windowsill. If Madison would pull her down, then I suppose.
Sir,
Yeah.
Then in a moment that'll happen.
sir, why are you wrecking my house?
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
And right as that happens, she gets yanked down out of the window.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make... I'm gonna shoot an arrow. One of my non-lethal variety.
Mm-hmm.
And try to catch her.
All right, roll me a d10.
1 second. Sorry.
Roll me the. I guess it's because you have to go faster. So roll me a speed of your stand.
I rolled a 10.
Wow.
Well,
I also
Roll
have
again.
fast reaction time.
Well, would fast reaction time work in this situation though?
Probably not, because you're not like trying to like react before they can do something. You're just trying to shoot them down the street, or before they exit the store.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Through my second story window. There's also a 10-year-old that's trying to pull them down after having gotten down from the first story.
I'm
there's a
gonna
plan.
tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you that this is a fucking strong 10-year-old. All right. This 10-year-old. This 10-year-old almost killed one of the players in the first
Rolled
game.
a 10 and a
with the
5.
fork.
Yeah.
I rolled a 10 and 5.
Jesus. How many
And then do you
layers
want
of
me to roll
success?
an archery roll?
I don't think that's necessary. But roll me a d10 to determine what the arrow's effect is.
8.
8. All right. So what ends up happening is as Fran gets pulled out, your arrow hits her foot, and instantly becomes like a sticky paste that just sticks her foot to the windowsill. So Madison, what this looks like from the outside is that she's basically hanging from one foot on the window.
Where's Madison?
Are you? She's not.
No,
Do you
I'm
think
asking
Fran
that, like,
was-
in character.
Yeah. Do you think Fran would respond to you when she's hanging out of the window? I think. unless you're
Edward
talking-
points
Well,
out
actually,
the.
very
he's
calmly.
Batmaning. He's like doing the whole Batman thing. Like, where's your friend?
I can't hear you.
Edward points out the door before jumping out to try to catch Madison.
Maddie, I'll catch up. Just go.
Actually,
Fran, melt the stuff with your stool.
Oh yeah. So rather than just the sticky substance, her entire shoe gets melted, and she falls out the window.
So at this moment, I imagine like in the background, like Brandy's just staring at her hands, going like, "My God, this decision, help my criminal friends, or help my new superhero like mentor." Like, no, the divide is too strong.
Yeah. I'm going to look at Brandy. You
Can
guys
Edward
realize
try
you
to
still
catch
have
her?
you still
It's
have
like
a free
9:20
hour.
right now.
What was that?
You, you guys realize you still have a free hour of internet time, right?
I'll use that in a little bit. I need to figure out this crisis of conscience first.
What's your crisis of conscience?
Well, on the
Conscience.
one hand, crime is awesome, and my friends are doing it. On the other hand, being a superhero and fighting the mafia is awesome, and I also want to do that. And it's hard. It's like a
So-
moral quandary.
In this situation, I would say that since they aren't in any real trouble, I just want to find out why they're trying to go out the window and they woken up a sleeping child.
Good point. You need to flip a coin.
Right. he tosses her one.
Okay, excellent. I like take a little pen knife and scratch out one side of it and flip it. Heads or tails?
I'll call heads.
Okay. Tails. Sorry. I pocketed a coin.
Tell you what. Why don't you just find out where they're going, and then come back and report to me. I need them back here by 11:32.
Okay.
It's actually 11:23.
Stalking's against the law, right?
No, it's 11:32. That's the one I have written down. I did write it down.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, hold on a second.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm
stalking's
glad
against the law,
you
right?
remember it better than I do.
I ask you.
I need. What's that?
I ask you if stalking's against the law.
Not when it's
Just say yes.
It's yes.
Perfect. That is a crime. I can do it. So I sent
I
pretty
have my
word
own
to
little
follow
criminal
them.
I like the
who does her
okay,
crimes now in the name
I
of
like
justice.
the thought. I like the thought that it in character. She's like, "Please say yes."
Actually, like, she just whispers that, like, say yes. Like, I want to help you, but I flipped crime. I have to do the crime.
It's like Harry Potter. Harry.
Just make sure
Harry,
they're back
Harry
by
says to the hat, "Oh, please, Gryffindor," and then
Yes.
Just make sure they're back here by 11:32.
I can do that. That's kidnapping and stalking. Both fine.
That's right. I'm gonna do it.
You got it, boss.
I'm gonna make. Yeah. I'm gonna like my character as after she leaves is just gonna like shrug his shoulders and be like, "Oh my god, what did I sign up for?" and then go downstairs.
all right, Maddie. It was like you had a slight delay, but now you're getting going. Fran bumped her head a little bit on the fall down, but you guys are running, and Fran's following you.
And Edward's following Fran.
You're a little farther behind because you exited the building later. But
I am fixing my house, by the way.
You're replacing the window.
Okay, so I figured that I may have had to use it as an escape route against the mafia, so I do have extra pains. They aren't just lying around my house.
You have to wash the floor and the couch because it's covered in liquidized pillow. And...
Yeah, so I'll be doing that.
All right, sweet. Madison, where are you taking these kids?
The school.
God damn.
And Brandy, what's that skill? It's surveillance, correct? Surveillance.
Yes.
Is it surveillance or is the other one?
I
I know there's two. One is
They're trying
you
to
can
run
use
away.
streetwise.
Yeah, let me use my streetwise to try and track them down using my kids on the beat.
Your mental brain.
Okay,
eyes,
so we'll be using perception here or brains.
I would say intelligence because you don't necessarily see them. You're just trying to determine where they're at.
Okay, that's fine.
Where they're,
So, and use the should I use the stands one because I'm technically following them with my stand, my sniffer?
I suppose so. Yeah.
Okay. So in that case. Okay, in that case, 9.
Well,
10,
no,
11.
intelligent. Wait, your stand's automatic.
No, my stand's not.
No?
It's not.
Use your intelligence because
Okay, in
in
that
the
case,
new
9.
system, intelligence is exclusive to the person.
All right, then
All
it's
right,
9.
9.
So it's basically the
you
most.
get a vague idea of where they're going to be. You don't make out that it's the school, but you do make out roughly the area that it's somewhere
Well,
in
given
the
this
area
was
with
streetwise,
that.
and I know Madison, I'd say I probably know it's the school. I just have no idea where in the school it might be.
Okay. All right. I'll give you that because you
That's
did
fair,
pass
yeah.
technically.
Yeah. I got a basic success, so I'd probably
Yeah.
I know it's the school, but the school is fucking huge, and I have no idea where in the school they might have gone.
Yeah. But yeah. So you're following there.
Yeah.
Maddie, where the hell are we going?
Wait, so you're tagging along? I thought you were trying to stop us, Edward.
I was,
No, he did
but
not.
now I'm tagging along. That's why I'm slightly behind.
You'll see when we get there. You bastard.
You're the bastard running out of windows! And the voice is just as broken as mine is right now. Was
Oh man.
You will notice, though, that Medicine has very nice form when she runs.
Oh, she is really nice. Really nice running. Yeah.
run. Yes.
She's got some really, really good running legs. It's almost like someone taught her this or something. Like, you know, she looks
Or she was just
trained.
kind of given a power boost because, she's...
She also has the unrelated. She has the racial trait Australian +5 to all poison resist.
Plus father is technically a vampire.
Yeah.
Even if she was consummated before or after.
Yeah.
But because it's an Australian vampire, it's immune to sunlight because it's used to things trying to kill it.
No, actually
Before-
she's not. Sadly. I like that though.
No, it's an Australian vampire, so it's completely immune to the cross. But if you shake a Folgers can at it, it will be driven back.
And it doesn't mind garlic, but if you break a can of Vegemite, it gets supremely pissed at you. Oh wow, this got kind of like
Sorry, Tommy.
This is not as terribly racist as the later episodes of MJBA1, where we basically had keepers that were just stereotypical Australian.
To be fair, we made fun of America enough already that we, it's pretty
True.
much just fair play.
I haven't.
Well, you haven't, but
This is your first major campaign. But yeah. Let me roll something. All right. All right. So you guys get to the school. What is Murdoch doing? Now that he's finished cleaning up his shit.
He is currently waiting to hear back from his now protege, and just drinking non-alcoholic beer because he's waiting for. Well, he's waiting for 11:32.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. He's actually waxing his superhero mobile.
yeah. Actually, as you're waxing, you notice up on the roof, Brandy's posed in a very generic flying rodent man pose while her stand's going out and searching. And then you just hear under her breath, she just keeps on saying, "World's greatest, world's greatest PI, world's greatest PI."
World's greatest criminal PI. That's great. But no, he's essentially just keeping his gear all he's very meticulous about his gear. So he's maintaining that. Yeah.
I just love how derailed this is.
So when they get to the school, just so there's a ticking
Right
clock.
now, so then, right now.
When I reach the school after them, again, not knowing where they are in the school, I'm like, okay, they're around here somewhere. And then there's a pop. And me and Freebird switch places, and Freebird is now making its way to me.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, it's going to stay there for when I find them and bring them back.
Yeah, alright. So, Madison, now that you're in the school with Edward, it didn't take too long since the innards of the lock was very easily destroyed by...
Friends.
let's actually say Edward unlocks the door before Fran could destroy it.
Probably for the best.
Does he okay, does Edward push in to do this though?
He basically pushes her out of the way and does the Christopher technique.
Yeah, tag it.
Just put your finger against the lock. And,
I glare at
use
Edward.
your pen.
Yeah.
It's very rude of you, Edward.
Yeah. I know her. He rubs her on he just pats her on the head. I know she doesn't like me either. So we're kind of equal in that.
What are you talking about, that? What are you talking about? What do you have in your pocket, real quick?
He has the $5 bill that Chris gave him.
Hold on a moment.
He probably has like a
brother,
pen in
man.
there or something.
Roll me a perception. Straight perception.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, 7.
You don't
not
notice
gonna
anything.
do it.
Madison, you do see quickly that Fran takes this $5 bill out of his pocket.
Good, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's gonna go out
Right.
of my inventory. Now I have nothing in there.
And straight into hers. But, yeah.
This dice is shitty. I'm gonna pull out my other D10.
Alright. Madison, now that the door's open and unlocked in the dark school,
We've got to find where they store all the information about the teachers.
What? Wait, why do you care about the teachers? You said you would explain when we got there.
Maybe if we go to his office, we'll find his address there.
What are you trying to do?
We're tracking down a murderer.
Wait, what? A teacher, a murderer? What evidence do you have of this?
Anecdotal.
He turns around and walks out the door.
Okay, actually, as you start walking out the door, I don't know where any of you are. So what's gonna start happening is like throughout the halls, you start hearing this loud, like this low, grinding metallic sound as something is scraped against the lockers. Like something is moving through the halls, like scraping this long, low metallic like screech.
Oh God! What is
I
this
was
sound
going
like
to
the opening of a
Take
horror
the
movie?
lock from one of the lockers, just like you lock picking it with that.
you're not
and then
that
taking
far
it.
into the school, mate.
Okay. Well. Okay.
And you
I
just
wanna
said you
go-
walked out of the door.
Okay. Then.
So,
Yeah.
Madison, upon hearing the noise, runs up and like pushes herself up against like a wall, using it as like cover or something.
Fran instinctively crouches down and she says to herself, "This is like a horror film I saw."
Hearing the noise,
How did it
Edward
end?
will turn around, confused of the noise, and
It ended
before
with
that-
Alan Sanders' character killing the.
Turned out he was the vampire in the movie.
Turned out he was the villain the whole time. But he was
hearing the
actually
noise,
intentionally
Edward's going to
just doing.
close the
as
door.
she rambles on about the plot,
Yeah.
Edward. What does he do?
He comes in. He's like next to Fran against the wall,
Mhm.
curious of what the noise is.
Curious of the noises is after Madison just talked about the murderous teacher
Yeah.
who roams this school.
Yep. If this is a big hit, he's gonna take it.
Would you recommend it?
Yeah, I bought it on web films.
I thought you said you didn't like film. I thought you said you didn't like movies.
Shut up, Edward. I'm talking about movies.
Unison with her.
I'm passionate about this shit.
Okay then.
Edward.
Yeah.
Edward.
Yes.
Maybe we should hide in a locker.
I don't know. I wouldn't be able to fit, but yeah, you probably can. He just unlocks one.
All right, thanks. She opens it and just slams it closed with a really loud bang.
I heard
He
that.
whispers, "You bitch."
So yeah, like to help with my new superhero / visual anti-criminal identity, I wrap my scarf around my face so that my voice sounds muffled and shout, "I'm coming for you."
Sounds like a guy in a ski mask. Oh man, that's great.
Wait, so is
drop
Brandy
the
here, or
darkness.
is Brandy's stand here?
No, I'm here
I-
now
I
with a baseball
mentioned-
bat,
There's the
Brandy.
basement.
Oh,
scraping it along lockers, and now I have like my fucking scarf tied around my face, so you don't actually recognize my voice. I just start going, "I'm coming for you. You can't escape."
I must have known they were coming.
So I've beaten and broken you. Then you
Oh
are my
no,
die.
it's some luchador wrestler.
Edward's going to
I'm here to
quickly
break
peek
you.
around the corner to see if he could see. And if not, he is going to get ready to throw the lock.
Are you gonna roll stealth for that so you don't get caught?
No, he's doing this bravely. He's just like, his foot probably makes a loud stamp as he gets ready.
Yeah. So hearing this, I start like slowly tapping the bat against like the lockers as I go, going, "Madison, come out to play."
God damn it.
Okay, so do I need to go past the horror film bad guy in order to get to the office of the teacher?
Yes, this is a side wing. It isn't actually that far. You went through a different entrance than the main entrance, and his classroom is not too far away. So all you have to do is make it past her and go up the stairs, and he's about there.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's just
Okay, I'm
pointing
gonna-
the lock in the direction of the noise. Just like right
I would
as
like
he's-
to make-
Mm.
Can I see Brandy, who I think is the bad person?
Not without like cutting your head around the corner. Kind of like Edward did, except Edward didn't really. Like, he got one quick glance, but he didn't really. He knows that the person's there. He doesn't know it's Brandy yet.
Yeah, he's just getting
but
ready himself.
You can roll a stealth roll, and then you can basically.
Well, I want to make a stealth plus perception roll to identify a good hiding spot, which you can do, and it gives you a bonus to hiding if you.
All right, yeah, that works.
Successful.
I am sure this was not your plans, but Leo.
15,
Yeah. All right. So
and then I
15.
get to add. If I decide to do a stealth roll,
Uh-huh.
and if there is a good hiding place, I get to add my
I'll tell you where you
the number of
hide,
successes to it.
in private chat afterwards. After
Okay.
whenever you make that roll.
Perfect.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
Edward's
Edward-
seeing the other two retreat. He's going to just action hero style, like turn the corner and throw, and use the stand to flip.
Hold on,
To throw the
before you
lock.
before you do that, You start hearing down the corridor because I just realized there's 3 of you, so this is perfect. You start hearing 3 blind mice, 3 blind mice. See how they run. See
Are you
how
intimidating
they run.
them?
Yes. They all.
All right. Well, then roll me an intimidation roll.
They all ran
plus,
after the farmer's wife.
And I suppose plus 2 because they don't recognize you.
Can I add
And they just
charisma
heard
to
about
this?
the murder story.
Yeah.
What?
Can I add charisma
It
to
is,
this? Because it does affect.
I believe it is a charisma roll, isn't
Okay,
it?
yeah. So.
Yeah.
Just don't add attractiveness.
I'm not. No,
attractiveness
they can't see
because they
me.
don't
Yeah,
see.
yeah, they haven't seen me yet. So in that
Right,
case,
and then everyone
You get to use
resists.
intimidation to resist intimidation.
actually, I can use strength for this because I'm actually using a weapon to try and intimidate you using like physical
The
force.
bad.
Okay.
Also, keep in mind that charisma does affect things, but only unattractiveness
Yeah.
is good for intimidation.
Okay, 17.
Okay, either way, I'm gonna fail this.
Okay.
So.
This is willpower double, by the way. Man.
Okay, then that would be 10. I rolled a 6.
What was your roll, Brandy? In total?
17 in total.
Madison, what was yours?
Sorry, what am I rolling for?
It's a intimidation resist.
Oh. What do I add for that?
Will double.
It's will double.
I rolled an 18.
Okay, you succeeded.
Okay. So the locker that Fran is in starts shivering, and Edward is very clearly disturbed by this, but Madison's like, okay,
Just didn't
Whatever.
resolve to end this.
yeah.
Don't worry, I got this. He then brashly.
He says in a shivered and scared voice.
Yeah. I got this. Then he tries to brashly.
Okay, you're going
Reach
to
in.
like trying to take like a massive penalty if you try and like leap out around the corner bravely and like fire like an attack off while like literally shitting your pants.
Yep.
Actually, hold on, you all because you actually all failed an intimidation roll that is like straight up just you are
No,
scared. You should probably make
Madison did
a fear test. Except for Madison.
Roll a fear test.
Yeah.
Roll a fear test, everyone, but
Well,
everyone.
hold on.
Not
Fear
you.
tests. Fear tests. The Connex one, I think, is better because
Okay, the
you
next one, yeah.
take the effect depending on how badly you failed.
Okay.
All right.
So what did Edward?
It was a 10.
So you
It was
failed by
How much
9.
did you fail? Failed by
Sorry,
9.
7.
7, yeah. I was about to say, jeez.
Yeah, you
Seven.
said
So,
Oh no,
Fran's
the penalty
total,
is the number of successes.
Fran's total was a 9
Okay.
in that. So, God, which means that's quite a bit.
Yeah.
Isn't how much is that of a fail by?
By
Is,
fail,
you-
that's
17.
yeah, it's a 9-point difference. Sorry, an 8
Yeah.
point difference. This is the Connex one.
What's the Connex stuff?
Yeah, zombie.
Or 7 and 9.
What, is it successful
You like-
based or like?
Well, apparently the Connex one only figures it out if you get below a 9. So
Okay, so yeah, it obviously doesn't really apply here. So.
Well, no,
Okay.
the way that these things usually go is that the intimidation and stuff like that usually implies a success level difference penalty.
Yeah, so I'd
So,
say
like-
in this case, what is basically neither of you scored above 1 success level, so it would just be however many success level 17 is. Somebody, can you check that for me?
It's 5.
5 success levels? Okay, so whatever like 5 down is.
Yeah. So you take 5 when you roll from now until you
No.
end the
Like,
intimidation.
there's also like a fear test thing. Like they also like something happens to them based on how frightened they are.
Oh, they would also take the -5 penalties to that. As well.
Yeah. So yeah, like roll willpower -5, like straight willpower -5.
I have the worst fucking luck.
What did you get?
1.
Oh boy. So this is not great. Belil can mitigate this though because oh lord. So let me actually just find the role-playing sheet real quick.
Okay, that's a 7 in total for Fran.
I rolled a
because of the
fucking
minus
4, and I have
rolled a
2
1.
willpower.
Oh.
Where the
Oh.
fuck am I
Minus 5 is 1.
Oh.
Oh.
Hmm.
That
Wow.
that's not a catastrophic failure then. That's still
Yeah.
just a standard failure.
Well,
He didn't roll a nat 1. He didn't roll a nat.
Okay,
Yeah,
so yeah,
it's
total 1, yeah. So that's fine. So fuck, where's the stupid thing? Conspiracy X, here we go. Boom.
Total
You're
hysterics.
technically incapable of action for
The victim becomes a screaming, babbling, totally useless maniac for D8 turns. Lose D10 essence points.
Oh. We don't have
here's my
essence points,
D8.
so
That's
it's
fine. Just total hysterics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4, and then...
What
no
does
essence damage.
what does having a 7? So that's a
7 would be a shaken. Character serves -2 to all penalty for 1 turn.
Okay,
Sense.
then...
Yeah.
So Edward is not going to brashly...
No, he's
Do this,
he's
he's going-
screaming and like
Yeah.
his response to the grind started like clutching his head and screaming.
Yep.
which you hear, by the way.
Yeah, I hear that. I'm like, oh wow, shit.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
Like-
I'm sorry, bro.
I'm really rocking this whole superhero.
Madison,
like,
do
I
you,
am so
do-
good.
Madison, do you
So
still
super
want to
good.
roll a stealth roll?
Well, I gotta help Fran. I mean, I brought Edward here to impress me, and he's failed miserably. But I can still save Fran. What's happening
Fran?
in the thing that Fran ran into?
Fran is just shivering in the locker.
I'm gonna grab her and drag her along behind me to the hiding place.
So yeah, like as you like run past, but like dragging like the shaking Fran.
Roll me the
Yeah.
the
Stealth with the
roll
negative?
for actually hiding. What? No, you
Should I
get
take a
the
negative?
bonus because you checked. You made a check.
Yeah, but should I get a negative for dragging Fran along with me?
I suppose so. Yeah. I guess it would be just a -1 though. I wouldn't penalty you too hard for that.
That's fair.
Oh, yeah.
What's the bonus that I get?
Actually, I'll have you both individually make your own roll, so you still get the full +2. She just gets she just has the -2 from her being scared shitless.
I rolled a 15.
Rolled a 15.
I have the
Dang.
worst fucking luck in the world.
All right.
Let me find another D8, and hopefully
Yeah,
this
think
one's
of it.
better.
Perfect. I have to roll for Fran. It's on a dex, correct? That's what
Yes,
yeah,
so-
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
dex. Oh, that's actually really good. And she doesn't have a stealth skill, so that's a 10. Alright. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna tell you where you are hiding. Shit. Now I need to find Zombie Cam's contact. But anyway,
All
how about y'all
so-
talk?
Yeah, so I rolled a 12 on notice, so Zombie definitely manages to hide from me successfully, so I don't know where he's hiding right now. But I might notice Fran, perhaps. But for the time being, while you're figuring that out,
You do hear the babbling.
yeah, I
Babbling.
see, Edward, like, closing his eyes, with his eyes closed and, like, pulling at his hair and screaming, and, like, walk over, dragging the bat behind me. And like Edward feels like a hand lower down and like grab him suddenly by like the shoulder.
He flicks the
Oh,
The
you're,
lock.
you're screaming and like babbling, like you're just totally out of it.
fucking fear is the worst fucking system.
Yeah. So you
I hate it. so
you
much.
suddenly just like you also just suddenly feel like this warping sensation, and you're gone. You're somewhere else. It's cold out here. There's wind on your face.
Am I in heaven?
There's suddenly like a pop, and like the hand is gone.
Hey, buddy.
Wait, you died too?
No, this is my garage.
I didn't know your garage was heaven.
No, I sent Brandy after you. What is she doing over there? You look you look like you shit yourself. Do you need a new pair of trousers?
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
You see Freebird just standing over you, like looking vaguely perplexed.
Can I say that his babbling is over due to
That's fair.
Yeah. You're like,
I'm
oh,
gonna crack open one of the
being
non-alcoholic
afraid
beers.
was useless. Being afraid was useless. Oh.
I'm gonna crack open one of the non-alcoholic beers and just offer it to him.
Alright, really quickly, Brandy, roll me a
12. I
Perception.
rolled a 12 before.
Okay, so you don't see Madison, but what you do see is sort of you see some of the lockers sort of shift a little bit, and from in between one of the two of the groups of lockers that are like against the wall, you see Fran is just sort of stuck.
Okay. So I like walk up slowly behind her and then somebody just grab her shoulder. And there's like a pop. And I just go, surprise! Found you too.
You haven't found Madison.
No, I haven't. No,
And you
like,
haven't found Madison.
No, like just back in the
yeah.
garage. Like back in the garage, there's a pop. Somebody like Fran's back there. I'm like, surprise! I caught you. Okay, no, like that's 2 down, 1 to go. Hold on, right here. I am the best at hide and go seek. Pop.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, Madison's hiding where she's hiding, moving very slowly through, like clenching her teeth, thinking both her friends are dead.
Yeah, like you hear the pop in, and suddenly. Yes, I found your friends.
You have to change places with Freebird, don't you?
Yeah.
Was it?
So Freebird
Yeah.
is
So like Freebird's like.
So
there and
Freebird's
gone.
been seen twice.
Yeah.
Or possibly seen. Yeah.
Well, like it depends on like whether or not like she's looking out for it, because those two weren't. But yeah, like depends on. Has Madison been like keeping an eye out for the attacker, in quotations?
Well, she can see Brandy.
Okay. Well, oh yeah,
Brandy's trying to hide herself.
see. Yeah, she couldn't see Freebird though. So yeah, so Freebird wasn't available for her to see. So all you see is like suddenly just the figure with like the like scarf over her face and a baseball bat pops back in and goes, Madison, I've got your friends. You can't hide from me.
I'm just going to keep moving towards very slowly, very quietly towards the.
I know what you've done, Madison. You can't hide.
So I'm gonna look very seriously at Ed.
Yeah.
What was she doing over there?
Pretending to be a like monster from them horror films.
It's
And I-
10:05, by the way, on the clock.
And I've become Texan much more than I normally am.
Oh, actually,
I'm
also-
gonna just like kind of chuckle and be like, "Oh, we're gonna have to have a talk about grandstanding and what kind of image she has to portray."
Actually, it's 10:05, so the hour's turned over.
What?
The hour's
On
turned
the
over.
clock.
It's, like it's 10 o'clock now, as opposed to 9 o'clock where it had been.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, I take out the coin and flip it. And I put it back in my pocket and go, Madison, you cannot hide.
God.
All right, Madison, where are you making your way to?
Towards the staircase, I guess, that'll get me up to where the teacher's office is.
All right. after several minutes, you find that the and Brandy, since you don't know where she is, you're still fairly far behind, enough to where you probably wouldn't see her very easily.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Your hiding space sort of ends on its path towards the staircase, and so there's about 10 feet of basically open area before you can get up it. So, yeah, if you'd like to make a run, or I guess another stealth roll.
I'm gonna do a stealth combat roll towards the staircase when I see that Brandy isn't looking.
God damn it. Alright. Roll me that.
Right. 18. That was a 10 as well. So.
Mm-hmm. Damn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Brandy's not going to hear this.
Yeah, so I'll roll for it, but my perception isn't that good. No, it is not. No, I failed.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you make it to the staircase and you quickly go up. The weirdest thing about this is that now you're on the 3rd floor and there's still a bit of the little hazy fog on the ground. Obviously not enough to actually harm you, but it's just sort of still around because this is literally not too long after you gassed the school. Yeah, so now you're on the 3rd floor.
I'm gonna look at Edward. Edward, can she hear me through Freebird?
Does it have ears?
Freebird has hypersensitive touch now. It kind of has ears. I mean, it has ears, but it's
so
its
it
main
can
feature
feel the vibrations of your voice in the room.
Yeah, that's true.
Go.
Probably not accurately. That's what he said.
Motherfuck.
You could probably tap her and like Freebird and kind of make her realize something's up.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do the double tap.
Okay, so you tap her twice, and then Madison, you hear from downstairs, Maddie, I gotta go. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, don't go anywhere. Leaving the school's cheating.
Hey, look, it's closing in on time.
Does Madison hear this?
Yeah, I shouted up all the way up the stairs.
Yes, she does. You can disregard.
Yeah. So as far as things go, I'd like him back. We have to have a group meeting before we come back. So tell him the game's over, okay?
Okay. Promise, okay.
Right.
Pop. Ollie oxen, free. Come on, Maddie, game's over, we gotta go.
Madison continues her pursuit towards the office. She's concerned now that, oh God, Brandy's come to help us. She's gonna be caught too.
Maddie, where's everybody gone to? Come on, this ain't funny. This place is creepy.
Because there might be somebody dressed as a murderer chasing a bunch of kids.
Actually, yeah, Madison, do you let Brandy know about the psycho who's chasing after you?
No, because then they'll come after me.
Oh yeah, fair point.
I'm the maniac. While Madison's making her way over to the office, back in the internet cafe, Buckethead has started to sort of set the table for the whatever the fucking StarCraft thing is.
Spacecraft.
Yeah.
The spacecraft one.
Yeah, spacecraft game.
Yeah, he's getting some of the bowls of snacks ready and all that. The coffee hasn't worn off yet on Fran, so she's a bit fidgety. Not a bit. She's pretty fidgety. Her legs are fucking shaking.
Edward
So-
any
tries to
fear
comfort her.
subside.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Edward,
Yeah.
you notice that I have a car painted a variety of colors that are not standard to automobiles.
Yes, I do see that.
Right. So we're about to talk about how we do vigilante justice in this town.
Oh, that's what I specialize in. Don't worry, I got you.
Oh, you're a vigilante? My sister was a vigilante once. She went all over the world, and I think she did something with Australia. I can't remember.
God damn
But
it.
yeah,
I mean,
Can
you know,
Edward try to make a roll to piece together who really Bailey is from the stories Kintu's told him?
I mean Bailey is.
Like,
I've met
that
Bailey.
she was there. Because, like, I'm sure he wasn't told exactly. Or
Oh no,
whatever.
he was told.
Okay.
He knows. Yeah,
Okay, then
he knows.
never mind.
His mother was very open about this.
Okay, I did not know how open she was about that.
And she just made it very incessantly clear that her father was a fucking idiot.
Yes, he knows that extensively.
Yeah.
so aside from that,
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing back in town. And I'm going to have to say some things to the others of the group that makes it seem slightly more sinister than it actually is.
Mm-hmm. Understandable.
But I have a plan. And if we stick to the plan and don't go jumping out of a dude's window at 9:30 at night while melting it away,
Like
we
I
can
said,
actually
not
get
my
some
plan.
serious work done. But we've all
Fran,
got to
Fran
be
looks
honest.
down at her sock because she melted her.
We all have to be together on something. Because if you guys get into trouble, and I don't know that you guys are going to get into trouble, I can't help you.
All right. I got you.
Back-
We'll be communicating.
Backup is the most important rule of vigilantism. Always have backup. Don't pay attention to that silly guy in the cat costume that's on the TV nowadays.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Cat, rat, whatever. Anyway, that's not how it's done. You always have backup.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, me and my good pal Damien. Yeah, we were always on that backup. We did individual missions and we had backup with each other.
Go's gotta have your partner at your back.
Yes.
All right, Madison, you've made it to the office door. It is locked.
Mm-hmm. That's why I brought Edward and Fran along, but they couldn't hold their own.
Well, looks like you're gonna have to pick the lock if you're gonna get in.
Luckily for you, you actually have.
Is there any
lock
glass
pick.
on the door?
Is there any
I?
glass on the door?
Yeah, because I gave one
There
to
is
you,
a
since
very
you
there
are
is
natural
a
unlocking things. Might be able
Wait,
to put this.
one of these offices probably an office like this. No, I'm thinking of the technical office. No, there's a tiny window on it. The kind of one that you cover up when there's a school shooting.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
all
this
those
is
school
before the
shootings
era
that
of
I've
school
had
shootings.
in Australia.
Yeah, this is America. So
Yeah, this is before the era of school shootings. So they would, in fact, have like a full, 2 foot by 2 foot pane glass window
this is 90s.
on the top half of the
Stop
door.
making me nostalgic
This
for
is
the
very
90s.
late 90s, man. This is the late 90s.
Yeah, nostalgia from the 90s.
99.
Right? 99? Yeah, dude, most schools hadn't changed over after Columbine at that time. Especially in Georgia, dude.
Okay, then the window is significantly larger. It's not a tiny window in the door.
I can't
Sorry,
picture
actually, went
like.
to school in Georgia in the 2000s.
It's a door with a big window in it.
Yeah. The dream of
Okay, if I punch a hole in the window, can I reach the handle on the inside?
Yes, most definitely.
Okay, well, I'm going to pick something up from the environment around me, something heavy, to smash the window with.
Mm-hmm.
Just a stapler, no.
Oh God. You quickly remembered that the science room was still open, so you made your way over to there and grabbed like a Bunsen burner or whatever the fuck, like something fairly large in size, and made your way back there. And now you just basically smash the fucking window. In. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Glass clangs all over the ground. Yeah.
Maddie.
Oh yeah. Do you want to roll a perception check for hearing?
For hearing glass shatter in a
heard a noise. See if you heard a noise coming from upstairs.
Okay,
I probably wouldn't know where exactly.
Well, okay, I definitely succeed on that. That's 8 plus 10 plus 13.
Jesus.
Yeah, 13, and it's glass shattering in an empty building. I'm pretty sure I can figure out where it's coming from.
It's one of the doors. Yeah.
Okay, so I charge up, scream, Maddie!
Madison.
Yeah, Maddie!
Alright. What do you do now that you've opened the door and
Rush into the room.
Yeah.
Alright.
Maddie, don't commit
Close the door
crimes without
behind me.
Did you just lock the door behind you?
Sure. And then I'm going to start sorting through Mr. Blue Sky's stuff.
Alright. What is that? That's an investigation roll, isn't it? So I guess it's intelligence plus investigation. Is that what it is? Yeah.
Sanity. Okay. That is a 10.
In total?
Actually, just a 9. Just a 9.
Oh my god. Well, you did manage to define the file. Good thing it was started with a B, so it was like right at the fucking beginning. But it took you a little bit, surprisingly enough. There's so many people with an A in their name in the school. But yeah. Brandy, you sort of see from the distance glass all over the... Well, actually, no, there's a bit of fog covering it, but you can see, like, there's a big hole in it.
So I run over to that one, and I check the door and realize it's locked. Yeah. Like, wait, it's locked. I know how to get through this. I look at the broken window, look at the door, look at the broken window, look at the door, take my bat and smash the doorknob off.
Madison, you hear this, and you make sure to grab the file before she comes in.
Yeah. Then I kick the door open. I shout, "Here's Brandy!" Boof.
Madison is extremely confused by what's going on. Brandy is apparently the murderer, and
well, she is a murderer.
True. True.
Love how this is after the 80s, so all this shit is still really, like, fresh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there another window leading outside?
No, this is the type of room that would have one entrance and And,
Okay, then. Well, I'm gonna charge past Brandy and out the door
Okay.
and run.
I just shout, like, raising my bat. Maddie, don't make me do this. Love you like my sister, Maddie. Don't make me do this.
I'm charging past. What should I roll?
Roll dodge.
I suppose, yeah.
Oh no. Is it going to be party violence? I abhor party violence.
Give you a little bit of party violence.
Oh
Maybe a little bit of party violence. Maybe a little bit. A little bit of sexual party violence going on.
Oh.
That's a 15.
Okay, I can get behind that though.
Oh God. Okay, so that's.
Although we are
God.
talking about a 10-year-old girl.
Yeah. No. Okay, so that's.
She's a lolly.
Oh God.
Would be
please
the
stop
joke
making
that,
this. What do you roll,
Rose says.
zombie?
15.
Okay. It's 12, 16.
Well then,
Can I add
You can.
2 points of luck?
Yes, actually, yes. That would totally
yes, you may.
work.
Actually.
No, you can't retroactively.
Oh yeah, that actually would have been before the roll.
Afterwards, yeah.
That actually would have been a really
That's
good use
fine.
of luck before, though. Yeah, that would actually have been literally the best possible use of luck.
You can make it after you make your roll, but before the opposition makes theirs.
Hmm.
That is fair.
Well,
So,
anyway,
somebody took good luck in my Buffy game, so I had to like.
Right,
Makes sense.
that's totally fair. Okay, so I do hit you then. So let me roll a d6 real quick. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm so sorry, zombie. Oh, I'm so sorry for this.
oh god, how much was it?
That was a 6. What's the success?
That's not that bad. You're making it sound like you just
No.
killed.
One?
No, that's not
how
bad.
many success damage bonus does the success levels for a 16 give?
16.
None because it was too close.
Okay, fair enough. In that case,
Because the defense roll.
Just-
So the defense
yeah.
roll does actually
Nice. I
mitigate.
didn't know
12.
that rule.
okay, 6, 12, 24 damage.
No, that isn't that bad. Like
That's pretty
it's
fucking
not the
bad.
fucking fork.
Pretty big. It's
That's
big,
that's
big
for
straw.
a friendly fire incident to stop her from running past me.
Oh!
Pretty fucking hard.
Wait, that was a.
Friendly
So
fire.
you're declaring that as like an attempt to stop her and
Yeah,
not
well-
to.
Well, here's the thing. Brandy's an idiot.
half
So like, no, her attempt to stop her is literally smacking her in the chest with a baseball bat. So as she's like running past, just swings back and like slugger style, like home run slugger style, like hits Mass in the stomach with a baseball bat
Jesus.
for 24 damage.
Oh,
Yeah. Madison, you basically getting the wind completely knocked out of you as you are knocked on the ground.
How many hit points do you have in total?
Actually, I should work them out again. 8.
Oh, also, you should roll me a Constitution plus willpower roll to see if you actually fucking hold on to that, to the files
16.
from that.
if I didn't use a drama point, I would have been at negative health with a stabbing of a fork, which was
42 health.
so remember.
What was
that.
it?
I have 42 health.
Okay.
How much
okay.
damage do I take?
You take
Okay,
24.
we have the
Okay.
same health, so yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but still roll roll to see if you actually fucking keep that.
How much
file
damage did you say,
latched on.
Duhad?
24, and then roll Constitution willpower to see if you hold on to the information.
I would say do the drama point just for a I just do that thing on that.
20, hold on, I gotta work out.
I'm not going to like.
What
take
is
the
42 minus 24?
thing. That would be
I am
18?
having
18.
18. Yeah.
surprising
Yeah.
amount of trouble with this. Okay, yes.
So yeah, you lost more than half your hit points in a single hit. That's going to leave you winded.
Really?
Like that's
Right.
Really? At least it
Constitution
wasn't a fork.
yeah. Roll con
It's
double.
con will.
All right, con
Yeah.
roll for holding on to them.
Oh, okay. Shall I also add acrobatics? Or
No, this is literally just
athletics?
holding on to the.
No,
the
you got
files.
smacked in the fucking chest. This is just
We would add survival, actually.
All right.
Would you?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
seems fair enough.
If you have the survival skill, then yes.
Okay,
It's actually one of the most useful skills in the game. It's just nobody ever remembers to take it because it's not one of those that's immediately useful. Until you take a bunch of acid damage from your friend hitting you in the chest.
Mm.
Do you have any levels
Okay,
of
I'm
hard
gonna-
to kill?
Calm down, I'm working this out. No, I don't.
This isn't surviving. This isn't killing.
This is literally
I
just.
calm
well,
down,
it did-
everyone. My God. I'm going to add my adrenaline surge.
Oh,
Initiate adrenaline surge,
fair enough. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
which does strength and willpower increase to 6.
That actually will help you quite a bit.
While a character is operating under the influence of an adrenaline surge, ignore all penalties imposed by damage.
Fair enough.
Including
Okay,
those in
then you just fucking
Hold on
latch
to-
on to
yeah.
that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vampire power.
I'm gonna roll it anyway, because I have a plus 11, so I got a 20.
Okay.
Okay. You
Oh,
super
wow,
hold on to
yeah.
it.
Yeah, you cradle it like a
And then I'm
baby.
gonna roll. I'm gonna roll to stick the landing.
Okay.
Acrobatics plus dexterity, I guess.
Yeah.
That's a 13.
Okay. Yeah. That's pretty impressive.
You do the superhero thing.
Yeah.
She like skids back, like holding her ground though after being hit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like Brady's like following you with a bat because she doesn't realize how hard she fucking hit you because you like recovered so well. It's like
Oh, meanwhile,
taking you
my
in,
character is looking
Madison.
around for going through all his cereal boxes to find a number of decoder rings for the team.
Decoder rings?
Decoder rings. That's like, don't you know? Like all the superhero people sent out decoder rings with like comics and cereal boxes.
Oh my god,
Like-
that stupid shit that doesn't work. Like,
Yes.
Well, it's a very simple code, but it does in fact work. It's just really easy to parse out if you know the alphabet.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Good. You take out your cereal box toy collection.
Yeah. The purpose here is not to actually like give them a usable code, it's to give them a badge, essentially.
Oh, I have that covered. That's one of my character's shticks, as they say.
I like the idea that from now on it's basically the patch, but with the fucking ring sewed to it. Just the patch. It gets more and more janky as time goes on.
I'm going to do a jump kick, a high knee, a knee to the
Alright.
face, if you would.
Oh god.
So Madison is going to, from her standing position, run towards Brandy. She's realised at this point that it's Brandy, but she's pretty
Yeah.
pissed off.
that's totally fair.
She did
She's
get
going
hit in
to-
the chest with a baseball bat.
She's going to like jump off of the wall, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Go through the doorway and knee Brandy in the face on the way through.
Okay. Roll me acrobatics. Roll to see if you can actually do that shit.
11.
Okay, that's fine. You don't get a bonus to the attack, but yeah, roll me the attack.
Am I rolling to hit or am I rolling damage now?
You're
Come on,
rolling
here.
to hit,
still
but
have to hit
you
me.
aren't. You're gonna get through. You're gonna go past her, but it's just depending on whether or
Okay.
not you're actually gonna stick the kick.
Where is my...
So I have martial arts specialty kneeing
I
people
do.
in the face.
All right, I'm going to parry. By the way, I'm not letting her out that easily.
Yeah.
Oh God! You're
At
gonna
this
bring me
point, I'm
back a
kind of
corpse.
surprised because Brandy could have ended this really quickly.
Yeah,
But
but no.
anyway,
This is a
Yeah,
superhero
hey,
fight.
Blue,
she's
what-
an idiot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue, what would you say? Hold on, here I'm going to post this. That's the high metabolism part. It adds a +1 bonus to any rolls that involve reflexes or reactions. What would that apply to? Would you say?
I would say
this.
that would be dodge rolls
Yeah.
mostly.
A plus what
Yeah.
reaction?
Uh,
I haven't
It's
seen past
reflexes and
metabolism.
reaction. It's reflexes and
Yeah,
reactions.
I'd
You're not
say dodge,
reacting
yeah.
in this combat. You're instead
you're attacking.
you're instead acting. You're not reacting.
Yeah, future hits you could definitely like when I take a swing back, you can definitely use that
Yeah.
in dodging.
Rolled an 18.
Okay.
All right. What's your parry?
Let's see here. Hold on a second. I made we have five draw points right now. Do I want to use
Yes.
one?
Do
To
you
be
want
an
to use
epic
one?
superhero?
Yeah,
You have
no.
a max of 5, so
Yeah, so I might as well burn one because I'm just going to I can just get another one later on anyway. So, yeah, I'm gonna burn a draw point because this is fucking superhero time.
add a +10 to your roll.
All right, so that was good actually because I rolled kind of shittily. So 10 plus is 19 plus 22. 22.
All right.
parry
You,
him.
parry it.
Yeah. Also, do I do damage from parry? Because he's not.
No.
He's attacking. Well, here's the thing. He's using his. He's using a fist weapon to parry, so he does actually take some damage.
Mm.
Who's-
If I
who's-
parry,
It's just strength.
there's no he in this
actually,
situation.
no, because it's only if you were parrying with your fist versus my weapon. So yeah, because I'm basically just blocking you, you take no damage. But yeah, I basically like hold out the bat and like crack it, like your foot in the bat crack in midair, and we both kind of like just jump back to our respective positions.
Actually, no. She deals damage to the bat.
Okay.
Okay.
You might not have a bat anymore.
Yeah, how much damage do you do?
Do you want me to roll damage?
Yeah, roll damage.
Roll
to that.
damage on the bat.
Okay.
Oh my god, this is so much more complex than I
That's
thought this would be.
If this turns into shrapnel, you both take damage.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
1d4 times 6
This is a metal
plus
bat?
2.
Yeah, it's a metal bat.
Or is it wooden? Oh, okay. Then there's a way lower likelihood of it being shrapnel.
Yeah. But if it
20
explodes.
damage.
What was that?
What did?
20 damage.
Okay, that'll like dent the bat, but doesn't destroy it.
There's a big dent in it now.
Yeah. Yeah, so I like Brandy just swings the bat.
How much
like,
damage do I take?
No,
You don't.
You're just kicking it. So Brandy shakes out the
You
bat.
slammed a bat into my knee.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
okay,
you're so
yeah.
strong.
Well, no, that probably would still hurt. How about this? We'll say it does half damage from a swing without my strength put behind it. So 3
It
damage.
actually just. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
But Brandy just shakes at her bat and is like, Madison, I don't want to fight you.
You're lucky this is gonna be I almost said 12-hour session. No, a 6-hour session.
I don't want to fight you like Madison. You're like my sister. I love you. But I can't I have to stop you. For the people of this city.
I'm the hero they deserve, not the one that they need.
It is the town that Georgia deserves. It is a superhero that Georgia deserves. Anyway, my cousin's gonna beat my ass if he ever watches our videos. Anyway,
The city
It's
just
one
showed
city.
you that it's full of people ready to believe in good. Maddie.
and crime at the same time.
You are
Should
the
have thought of that
crime.
before you fucking hit me with a bat.
You gave me no choice, Maddie. You didn't come out when I said ollie ollie oxen free. Everybody knows that's the rules.
My God, I'm gonna.
Yeah, Brandy? Well, I know how to really hurt you.
Well, what about the murderer? No.
How's that, Maddie?
No.
This friendship is over! And she
Oh.
stabs her to it.
Brandy just drops the bat. It's like, oh no, Maddie, no.
I'll be back.
All right. What?
God damn.
What?
God damn it.
No, Maddie, come on, no. So yeah, let's just talk about it. So like, no, come on, look, I'm throwing the bat away. You can go. It's fine. Just
Madison pushes past her.
just runs after her. Maddie.
Madison continues walking, ignoring her.
Oh, come on, no. We're a team. Buy you ice cream, Maddie. I got some spoons left.
Is there an elevator?
No, it's a school.
No.
In like the 90s.
No, you would need it. You would need it. Yeah, and this is before they had elevators installed in schools. Yeah.
How disability unfriendly. Oh my God.
It's a
Yeah,
South.
it's the 90s. It was
Yeah.
pretty in the South. Yeah. Not very,
No, they have like ranch.
really insulting the South, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway.
Someone
get-
from
like,
Georgia's
get
gonna get pissed off and explain how they actually do, but whatever. Anyway,
Madison keeps walking.
yeah,
I don't know what else.
yeah, no, like just Brandy's just following her, going like, "Oh, come on, I'll give you my comic books, give you my forks. I got a bunch of forks. We can beat up Edward."
Leave me alone, Brandy.
No,
I don't want to talk to you right now.
we can talk about this later, Maddie, right? Maddie,
It's
Stay silent.
10:35.
she just falls to her knees and like throws her hands to the heaven, like, no, what have I done? Look at my hands like, is this the price I must pay?
What is Madison doing besides just walking away?
Well, as soon as Madison is out of sight of Brandy, she crumbles in on herself.
Oh.
Because her
Is it for
fucking
feeling-
ribcage is broken.
I was gonna say, is that for sorrow or for her ribcage collapsing?
Point taken. Adrenaline rush is over, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's why she collapses.
You do have the file still, so you can still take a look at that. Uh,
Sure, I guess. While huddled in a ball,
yeah.
Madison opens the file.
Like, maybe I can get one good thing out of this today.
Oh god, it's midnight. Sorry, Graham.
Yeah. Oh, what?
So it's midnight for him.
Oh, well, sorry, it's 6 hours, mate. So, you gotta stick around. But, yeah, you open the file and you look through, and surprisingly, a lot of information is blacked out. And one of the things that you notice is that the picture for Mr. Blue Sky doesn't actually match what him as a teacher actually looks like.
The cunning bastard.
And then she passes out. Again, like very cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Brandy, are you gonna take her back?
No, but like Maddie doesn't want to talk to Brandy right now. It's like Brandy's basically just like collapsed in on herself and is just sobbing in a tiny ball. on the top of the
Oh my
staircase.
god.
Like
All right,
literally
well, I
her
guess-
best friend in the world just like it's like, no,
Yeah.
I don't want to be friends anymore.
Yeah. Damn. God. I don't know how to do that besides transition back over
Yeah,
to the
transaction
internet
over to
cafe.
people who are like still stable and in one piece.
Yeah, it's back at the internet cafe. Hey everyone, it's really fun party.
Hey.
Yeah. Fran has finally crashed from the coffee, and she looks not too great. She's very tired looking.
So he just like swirls the liquid in the cup or glass.
Mm-hmm. What liquid? Which?
It was the non-alcoholic beer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's just turned his attention to Murdoch.
Murdoch is not here right now. Please leave a message. Murdoch is.
Edward's going to Edward's going to get tired of waiting and taps Brandy on the taps Freebird. I mean, on the shoulder.
Freebird's actually just like curled up in a little ball right now.
So sad.
He just he sits next to Freebird just with like an arm over its like shoulder. I think it has the shoulder.
Yeah.
If I
Yes, it
remember
does.
right.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh. It's so sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the two active characters are nowhere near.
Yeah. Buckethead sort of he's no one. He was like fiddling with his guitar and sort of looking at the time over and over again. Now that everything's set up, you know, and then he you know, and then he walks in and notices Freebird on the ground, and you comforting it or trying to comfort it,
Yeah.
and then he was like, and then he taps you on the shoulder, and the thought in your head goes, "May I try something?"
He nods.
Yeah.
He nods and like moves his hand out of the way.
Mm-hmm. And basically, oh god, this is gonna be really weird. So what ends up happening is Buckethead touches Freebird, and sort of sends a message. And Brandy, since you don't know where this is coming from,
Yeah.
this voice doesn't actually sound like. This sounds like what you would picture God to sound.
Yeah.
Basically,
So-
something more soothing.
Yeah. So it actually sounds like a
Yeah.
small Australian girl.
Yeah, basically. Oh god.
It sounds
It
like
sounds like Alan from the movie then you played God in.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. like Madison is her little angel on her shoulder, which is kind of fucked up because like the angel on her shoulder is like, no, steal things.
So this thing this thing sounds like Claudia Black as Morrigan from
Yes.
Dragon Age.
Yeah.
Actually, it
so-
sounds like a vaguely like a half remembered voice of a woman.
Whatever you picture God to be, or whatever Brandy pictures God to be,
Yeah.
that's what it sounds like. You know, a very
yeah.
soothing voice.
Yeah.
And it sort of like says like comforting things to you. And then you also hear a bit about like a childhood anecdote. Since you don't know who's saying this, it seems to be kind of like a general one. But sort of it gives you an understanding that whatever's speaking to you sort of understands emotions that you're going through.
Yeah.
But then it iterates that it's important for you to get Madison back.
Right. Yeah. So like after a little bit of that, Randy slowly gets up and like shuffles in the direction Madison walked off in.
Manny, I assume, is still like crumpled on the floor. She's
Yes.
she's like connecting all the conspiracy theory thoughts in her head, or whatever.
Conspiracy
That-
implies that they're untrue.
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
No, it implies that there's.
It only
there's a secret.
implies, that there's a secret.
Yeah.
Sure.
So actually, like,
True. Okay.
yeah, it's actually seeing the state Madison's in. I know this is a little unhelpful, but like, Brandy's instinct is basically to very, very gently pick her up and start carrying her to the hospital. Like, she doesn't try and say anything. Like, she knows that Madison's too angry at her to like talk, but she's like, no, I have to take you to the hospital. Just, tries to be as gentle about it as possible.
Has Freebird's like posture changed any?
Yeah, a little bit. Well, Freebird's returning to Brandy at this point.
Well, no,
Alright.
Freebird is currently closer to the hospital than.
Yeah, but I know that Madison doesn't like teleporting, so I'm just returning Freebird to me and carrying her.
You're lucky the school wasn't very far away.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow Freebird.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna follow as well.
All right. Basically, everyone gets up and follows Freebird.
We just leave Buckethead with
yeah.
Franz. Who's
And
asleep.
Edward has to piggyback Fran because she's so fucking crashed right now. She's
All
about
right,
to
yeah,
pass
that's
out.
fair.
Um,
Yeah, I will.
but
Edward
he manages
was-
to keep up.
yeah.
And y'all make it to the hospital by about 12.
So we
And,
missed the time.
What? What is it supposed to be?
11:32.
Okay, 11. Correction. It's such a. Why the fuck did I make it such a weird?
Inconsistent time.
Whatever. Yes. You reach 11. It takes about 10 minutes and for Madison to get like checked up on, and get some like painkillers and a little bit of stuff. Now she's in the bed. Good for you. This hospital's kind of sleazy and doesn't give a shit about visiting hours. So you guys managed to make it up there by saying that you know Maddie, and now you're all in the room together.
Hey, what happened? He just says as he nearly.
That doesn't matter now.
Yeah, Ray doesn't answer. She's just a hang dog.
What matters now is that we have something to do very soon. And before that, we gotta all get on the same page. Madison. Is Madison awake, by the way?
Yes, I'd imagine so, especially for plot reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Madison,
Yes.
you have shown great initiative and very poor decision-making skills. But you weren't... But your initiative should be rewarded.
I made poor decisions.
You went to the middle of God knows where
School.
without proper backup and without informing the rest of the team. But you did go on a hunch, and I like hunches. So we're going to stick with that bit, okay? I'm going to place the Dakota ring on next to her hand on the bed. I'm gonna look at Brandy. Brandy, we're gonna have to talk. But you
she's
did-
scaring you, but she's just
Yeah.
hang dog.
You did track the people down. You went a bit overboard, but you tracked the people down. And that was what I asked you to do. Dakota ring.
Where do you
Look
put
at-
it?
I'm just gonna drop it in her lap.
Okay, fair enough.
Edward,
Yeah.
didn't shit yourself. Go to He's the one that needs the least encouragement at the moment.
Yeah.
Jeez. Actually, like, yeah. Look. He sighs and presses his back and just puts out his hand.
Dakota ring.
Puts it in his pocket.
You also followed initiative and you kept the team around the same place. Next time you tell me where you're going.
I didn't know.
Touch.
I'll do
Didn't
my
know.
best.
But in the future.
Yeah,
I'm
guys.
just gonna kind of put one on the sleeping child on his back.
Here. He just takes it and puts it into his other pocket. I'll give it to her when she wakes up in the morning.
Sounds good.
What about Buckethead?
Is Buckethead with us?
Yeah.
Yes, he is currently with you.
You are an invaluable member of the team who watches everybody's back.
He nods.
Dakota Rick. Although I think he, more than anybody else here, realizes what I'm doing with the Dakota ring, so I don't think he needs one. But for the sake of party completeness, I'm giving him one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, we are all in this together, whether we want to be or not. So that means we need to make a team out of it.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
Madison's holding the
Literally
ring.
literally everyone but Madison that's here right now is either passed out or mute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not really.
Madison's
Well,
looking at the
no.
ring.
No, Fran is passed out. Buckethead's mute, and the person who would so the only two people that would respond other than Madison in the situation are unable to respond.
I'm also going
yeah.
to put the Dakota ring, because it's meant for a small child, it can only fit on my pinky. So I'm going to put it there. Now,
Pinky, more like Winky. Haha. So funny.
I do have attractiveness 3, and it's definitely not in my face. Just a thought.
Oh, God.
No, I'm kidding.
That's a Dakota ring I don't want a copy of.
Don't worry, it comes in 8 distinct colors.
And flavors.
Jeez.
Madison is holding the ring, and she says, "Sorry, a decoder ring? What is this?"
No, you don't know what it is.
Just know it's a ring.
It's a ring. This is the Vigilante Task Force symbol. It's the way
Yeah,
all-
I think it's right here on my chest. He just taps on the badge.
This is the new one. The well-organized one. The one that doesn't go half-cocked into a school at 10 o'clock at night.
Fine.
You hear a ticking noise.
Oh, hold on.
Let me
Madison
see.
actually also says, "Well, thanks, I guess," and she puts it on the side table.
Yeah. You begin to hear a ticking noise. You know, tick, 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 tick.
I'm going to search for it.
Murdoch, you know it's coming from your wrist.
Oh,
Wherever
this
you
is.
I
have
look
to
at the
watch.
time.
It is just about 20 seconds away from 11:32.
We're about to get a message, I hope. If not, I take off the watch and set it, so we can see it out into the hallway.
Seeing that, Brandy quickly stands up and spreads her arms wide in front of Madison.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I take it
Racist.
all of you are kind of watching or
Yeah.
looking, paying attention to this watch.
If it does explode, to shut it as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm. So, as soon you go, tick, tick, tick. You know, silently in your brain, you're counting down 10, 9, 8. You know, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then all of a sudden, all of you are sitting in a couch in a large golden palace.
With the watch?
Oh, no, actually. Across from you is a very bright spotlight shining on a figure. I'm about to show you the picture.
Do I know him?
No, you do not recognize this figure.